This dish really became popular during the Fatimid dynasty's rule over 1,000 years ago. This is very popular in Egypt. Let's try it. Hello and good afternoon from Egypt. Today I'm going to be showing you guys Egyptian Fattah, which is a very opulent dish. I've actually made a video about Fattah before, but it was Syrian Fattah. So today I'm going to be showing you Egyptian style. I'm in Giza right now, so just across the river from downtown Cairo. I'm going to take you on a quick ride over the Nile River through downtown Cairo and then back into Giza, because this restaurant that I'm taking you to is in Giza, in Dokki. But I thought, let's go for a quick ride for those of you that haven't seen a little bit of downtown, the Egyptian Museum, Tahrir Square. And yeah, then we'll come back to Giza, check out this restaurant, which is nice on the Nile. Without further ado, yalla, let's hit the road.
كله تمام شكرا. مع السلامة.
Hello. So it's hot out here. My God, what is the temperature? Too hot. Summer in Egypt. This wind is not cooling breeze. It is like a hot oven blast of air. I think it's like 40 or 42 degrees right now. So we have Cairo Tower, quick glance at the Nile, then Zamalek, the island, which we are now passing over. By the Nile once again, over the Nile. Downtown Cairo. This pink building here is the Egyptian Museum, which we will pass directly in front of. Something funny about this, actually, it's a very popular tourist attraction, right? Everyone comes to this museum. It's the oldest one in Cairo, and I think all of Egypt, actually, for sure. So many people come here, foreigners, but there's no crosswalk to get across to the Egyptian Museum. There is a light up here, as you can see. We're going to get stopped at it for a few minutes. But on this side, you have to cross. If you're staying on this side, no one is staying over here. So you have to still cross half the street with traffic coming through and no crosswalk. Entrance right there. So yeah, foreigners are just so scared to cross the streets in Egypt, and there's no easy way for them to get across the entirety of the road. I find it a bit amusing. Every day you'll see some people running. Okay, this is Tahrir Square. And we are going back over the Nile again. So, leaving Cairo, back into Giza, across the Nile. So we're in Zamalek now. Still need to get back over to Giza. Giza. All right, now this is when Google Maps comes into use. Where is this restaurant? See if I can go in the shade. Salam alaikum. عايز الروخة سيخ مشوي. تمام. Okay, I have arrived to the restaurant. Seekh Mashwy. I believe that is this restaurant. Find out. I'm gonna ask the guy. Salam alaikum. Is Seekh Mashwy هنا صح؟ تمام. شكرا. سلامة. All right, here we are on the Nile. I think we're gonna go down there. Yes. Perfect. I might stop filming to walk in if they ask, but I'm just going to film myself as I walk in, and if there's no negative reaction, I will just keep filming. Wow, look at these fancy little boats. How romantic. Okay. Yalla bina. Ahlan. How do I get in here? Just through here? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it's cool inside. أهلا. أنا أقدر أصور؟ تمام شكرا.
برا ولا جوا؟
برا أو جوا؟ عايزة برا.
اوكي.
شكرا. Okay, we're sitting outside.
قال لي ولا بعد على الجروب. طلعوا بره هنا.
ممكن هنا؟
اوكي.
تمام شكرا. أيوة. لوحدي. Oh my God, there's a dead cow in the river. Talk about Eid Al-Adha. تمام شكرا. There's a dead cow floating down the river. So this is the restaurant. Cairo Tower. So I love when there's music, but I also hate it because I'm gonna get copyrighted, which means I might not get to upload or I need to not monetize it. Two options usually. Shukran. Oh. This is the menu, you scan it. ممكن تفويا. شكرا. Egyptian music is great though, I love it. So it's tough. You want to put the Egyptian music that's playing in videos. Yeah, ahlan. You want to put the music that's playing in videos, but also don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay. I'm gonna look at the menu, but I already know what I'm gonna get. I will see you guys shortly. This is just a quick glance at the menu. I didn't take photos of the entire menu because it's very long, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what is available and the prices. Pause the video if you would like to take a longer look at these photos. You can find more of the menu online. I left the link to the location of this restaurant in the description of this video. They have everything from breakfast to soups and salads, main dishes to desserts, fresh juices and smoothies to milkshakes and shisha. Note that the cocktails are non-alcoholic. They are just a mixture of different fruits as a juice. This is very typical in Egypt to see cocktails on a menu, but they are almost never alcoholic. Some places do serve alcoholic beverages, but they are usually in hotels or very touristic restaurants, and they will show that there is alcohol in them. If you don't see the alcohol is listed, that means it is non-alcoholic. Alright, I have ordered. I actually just asked him if they had Fattah because I didn't feel like scrolling all through the menu. And from my Arabic and what I understand, he said beef or nothing. I was wondering if there was other choices. I see on the menu chicken or lamb shank or beef for $273. That is what I've ordered. The beef, because from what I understood it was like plain or with beef. Maybe they're out of the lamb. And the chicken, or maybe there was just a misunderstanding, because I probably would have ordered the lamb, although it is significantly more expensive. 410 Egyptian pounds versus the beef, which is 273. But I wanted to try it with the lamb anyways, because I've never had it. Let me tell you a little bit about Fattah though, and why I'm showing it to you today. So there's a holiday coming up here in Egypt called Eid Al-Adha, which I will explain more about that holiday in another video. I am filming this so that it will upload on Sunday. So if you're watching this on Sunday, June 16th, it is the holiday happening, and I'm out currently filming for that. But I'm filming this a few days ahead of time so that you can watch this video on the day that the holiday really kicks off. So it starts on the night of June 15th, and there's big celebrations in the streets, and it's known as the Feast of Sacrifice in English. I actually filmed that last year, so if you're curious, I'll leave a link up here as well as in the description of the video. And I will also leave a link, Google Maps link, to the location of this restaurant in case you want to come here while you're visiting Egypt. It is nice. There's plenty of restaurants along the Nile, but this is a very well-reviewed restaurant. I've been here a long time ago with my boyfriend. There's AC inside, but I chose to sit outside because in the shade it's actually not so bad. Even though the temperature is currently 41, it doesn't feel so bad. So, the dry heat. In the sun it is horrible though. So yes, this is why I'm showing you Fattah today, because it is a very popular dish to eat on this holiday. Let me see if I can get the water behind me. Oh, تمام, شكرا. أنا كويسة الحمد لله. وأنت؟
تمام
زي الفل.
عارفك.
اوكي شكرا.
كده في مصر.
ايوه. Okay, so let's look at the Nile here. Beautiful. So yeah, this holiday is known as the Feast of Sacrifice. I'll leave a link to the video I made last year, but I'm out again filming today as this video uploads. Again, and maybe see some different aspects of it. But yes, this dish is so popular to eat. It is like tradition to eat it on Eid Al-Adha. So if you are in Egypt today and watching this, go eat some Fattah, some Egyptian Fattah. And I've actually never had Egyptian Fattah, believe it or not. I've been here for 2.5 years, and I've only had the Syrian Fattah. So this is gonna be my first time trying Egyptian Fattah. Oops, bad me not having tried it before. But I'm excited to try it. The music is so loud. Yes. So that is a little bit about Fattah. I'll give you a little bit more history in a second, but I'm gonna maybe wait for the food to arrive. Alright, it has arrived. Aywa, Egyptian Fattah. Akhiran. I really can't believe that I've never tried this until now. So let's try it. Let's show you. You have, it's made up, I didn't even describe the dish. The dish is meat, rice, Egyptian style with tomato sauce, garlic, like a garlicky tomato sauce, and then dried bread, day-old bread, or like, it says pita chips really. So, I have the beef here. I've chosen beef. But you can see the dried pita chips. This is a big piece of meat. Am I gonna get this all in my mouth? That beef is really good too. The tomato sauce is amazing. It reminds me of the tomato sauce they put on Koshary. I've also ordered a lemon mint. This is very popular in Egypt. A lemon mint juice or drink. Very refreshing on a hot day. What a beautiful view. You see all that traffic, but you don't hear it. Just peaceful little corner. So this dish is Egyptian, but also eaten in the Levant area. So I'm not actually entirely sure where it originates. I probably think that is a debated subject anyways, maybe not. But yes, it is eaten in this Levant and also in Egypt. So the Levant, I mean countries like Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and they all have their own different spin on it. The Syrian, which I made another video about, like I mentioned, has more of a garlic sauce, like a creamy white garlic sauce. Whereas in Egypt, they're using the tomato sauce. So, yeah, but they all have the bread in there. Let me see if I can give you a closer look here. So, they're national bread, but dried, old, and then with the sauces and soaked in the rice and all of that, it is not super hard. Really good. And relating this dish to Eid Al-Adha, this dish really became popular during the Fatimid dynasty's rule over 1,000 years ago. And the Fatimid rulers during Eid Al-Adha would throw these like street feasts where they would serve Fattah on the streets, that all people were able to eat and attend these feasts. It is believed that they ate Fattah and it was served during the street feast because it's easily able to serve the masses, and it's an all-in-one dish. You have your meat and your rice and the sauce and some bread, so it incorporates a lot of different elements in different layers. So that is when it became very popular, at least in Egypt, was during the Fatimid rule 1,000 years ago, relating it to Eid. This is so good, guys. I hope I'm doing an okay job of filming today. It's hot, and so I think I'm a little low energy because of the heat. But yeah, this dish is eaten all year round, by the way. It is not just specially eaten on Eid Al-Adha. There's many different restaurants in Lebanese and Syrian and Egyptian Fattah that you can get all year. But I decided to show it to you guys today because, again, it is like tradition and it's kind of a must-eaten dish on Eid Al-Adha, which is happening today if you're watching this on Sunday. So, yeah, very decadent, very delicious. Try it if you're in Egypt. I highly recommend it, and stay tuned for next week's video or upcoming videos because I have more to talk about Eid, of course. This is just showing you Fattah. I briefly mentioned Eid Al-Adha, but I will be filming the celebrations and uploading that next week, as well as an inside look onto the cattle side of things later this week before Sunday. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Check out this restaurant if you want to try this dish or many other dishes. This place is famous for their grilled meats. It's in the name. Mashwy means grilled. So yeah, beautiful view of the Nile. If you're hot, you can go inside with the AC and enjoy. I will see you guys on the next one. Ma salama.